He asked me if I'd ever seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've crossed the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Madwell, Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocqueville, Barranquilla, Amadilla, I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, Repeat Sing. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Traveled out, had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Albuquerque, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Guadalupe, Costa Rica.
Hey everybody, my name's Kristine and you're watching Rollin' with Kristine. It's a travel show with a twist. Now, I know there's been a lot of travel shows out there. I've watched a lot of travel shows, but none of them ever answer the question that I'm wanting to know. And I'm sure if I want to know it, there's lots of people in the boat with me that want to know it too. And that's where the twist comes in. Here it is. Not only are we going to be visiting some great vacation destinations, but I'm going to review them for their accessibility so that every member of the family can enjoy these wonderful vacations. On today's adventure, we're visiting Callaway Gardens located in Pine Mountain, Georgia. This touristy place offers overnight accommodations and lots of activities for the whole family. I was there with my family as a kid about a bazillion years ago, so I can't wait to see what's changed. Like I'd remember a bazillion years ago. But I heard they have a mini golf course, and my plan is to challenge someone to a game. So I can't wait. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get the show on the road, because you're rolling with Kristine. Coming from Cotton, Alabama, or LA as we like to call it, it took about an hour and 10 minutes to travel to Callaway. My husband and I checked into the Mountain Creek Inn. The Mountain Creek Inn was built in the 1950s, which gives it a retro exterior look, but has recently been upgraded so it has all of the modern amenities. While I'm out visiting some of the many attractions at Callaway, my husband's going to go check out their golf course. So now we're at the miniature golf course, commonly known as the Puttin' Patch, and Rachel has challenged me to a game of miniature golf. So we flipped the coin, I won, so that means I get to go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. blast playing Rachel, and this game is really close.
So what do you think of this hole? 18, here we are.
Man, this sure looks like a challenging hole, but I think, you know, with this one, I've got it in the bag. I'm going to definitely win.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
You know, I've built up my muscles. I'm ready to whack the heck out of it now.
I have no doubt that they are, well, better than mine, much better than mine.
I think I need a driver, not a putter, though.
Somebody out there better watch out because here he comes.
This was a great game. I'll let you know who won at the end. My next stop is Discovery Center, where Kristina's going to tell us all about birds of prey.
Bird of prey. What makes them so special? First off, why do we call them birds of prey?
Okay, so we're here at the Birds of Prey with Kristine, and this is
Gwen. He is our red-tailed hawk. So you can see that he has that red tail on his backside.
That is amazing. And where does he normally live?
Your red-tailed hawks are found all across North America. They are what is known as a generalist species. They can be found in many different types of habitats, but because they are found in so many habitats, there are 14 different color variations just within the red-tailed hawk species. Yes, so those out west might not really recognize this one because Gwen here is more native to our southeastern parts. You can see he's lighter on the chest and darker on the back to help him blend in with his type of habitats. Now your red-tailed hawks for the first 2 years as juveniles, they have a different colored tail. It's more of a blackish brownish banded tail. So if we get them when they have that young tail, that juvenile tail coloration, we know they are 1 to 2 years of age. But when they get this red tail in, they could be 3, they could be 5, they could be 25 for all we really know.
Those are some talons he has there.
They are, and this is why I have this glove here to protect from those sharp talons. This is what they use to grab their prey items with. This is what they use to hold it down with as well. Those talons are very sharp and their feet are powerful as well. Now it depends on the species, depends on the size of the bird as well for how powerful they are going to be, but all of them have those sharp talons. And so once again, this is why we have those gloves to protect ourselves from getting scratched or punctured or anything of that nature.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Kristine.
Well, thank you for having us. It was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too. And it was so nice to meet you, Gwen. You take care, Gwen.
Thank you. Y'all, too.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, welcome to the Butterfly Center.
Thank you.
What do you think so far?
I think it's fabulous. It's just amazing. I love butterflies.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have a lot of questions.
All right, please. I love questions. I love questions.
So what is this exactly?
This is a transformation station.
Okay.
So all of our butterflies are tropical, so when they come here, they come in the chrysalis stage, which is the third life stage, where the transformation takes place. And so here, the butterflies are actually coming out of their chrysalis, forming their adult bodies, and you can watch them dry their wings, and then when they're ready, we move them into the conservatory.
So what's a chrysalis? A cocoon?
Basically, yes. Butterflies have chrysalids, moths have cocoons.
Oh, really?
So there is some anatomical difference there. But yeah, we try to educate people whatever we can, and chrysalid is a technical term.
So why are they different colors?
Well, the chrysalis stage is one where they can't move, so they have to be camouflaged with whatever they're sitting on. So you have some that look like dead leaves, you have some that are bright green, look like live leaves. Some of them are highly reflective. We think that they kind of reflect the forest around them, but at the same time they also look like light reflecting off of water droplets on leaves. Because all of these are tropical, so they're from the rainforest, which is very high humidity all the time.
Do you have any native butterflies?
Not inside, but all the gardens outside of this center are planted to attract native butterflies.
Oh, okay.
And we do that on purpose so that people can come inside and see the tropical butterflies, and then go outside to see the native butterflies. And since you don't have the opportunity to see caterpillars inside or eggs, you might be able to get that outside on our host plants.
Got any mingling going on, you know?
In here, yeah, you see that sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes. But we're not allowed to have caterpillars because they would escape too easily, so we don't have any host plants, so the females don't lay the eggs.
Oh,
sometimes you do see them mating, yeah. And that's always a cool sight. So this is our tropical conservatory, and we try to keep it at least 85 degrees in here and about 75% humidity, which sometimes makes it kind of hard for guests to be in here, but that's what the butterflies like the most, being from the rainforest.
It is their home after all.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
So do you actually make it rain in here, or you just keep
I wish. No, we have misters, and we just mist the air system, so as the air's blowing out, it's being humidified.
This is really neat. So all of these plants, these are live plants though in here, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the horticulture in here is an immense job. We have two different types of plants. One type that's not really being used by the butterfly, and that's all these tropical plants. And we're trying to create that tropical environment to let you feel like you're in a rainforest, which is where all these butterflies are from. We import butterflies, between 300 to 500 butterflies every week.
Every week?
Every week. Because you know, an adult butterfly only lives about 2 to 3 weeks. So we're constantly replenishing the supply in here. We like to keep the number of butterflies in this conservatory at about 2,000. And there's a lot of butterflies you can see right now, but it doesn't feel like 2,000, but it's because the space is so large.
Well, thank you, Michael. This has been so informative. I do
welcome.
appreciate everything, and the Butterfly Center is just gorgeous, and I do look forward to coming back in September because I want to see the blue butterflies.
Yeah, you definitely should. Well, thank you so much for coming out today. I've had a great time.
And it's so wheelchair friendly. I'll recommend it to all my friends.
Yeah, good.
Right,
excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My last stop of the day, I'm meeting back up with Rachel at Mr. Kaysen's vegetable garden. This really piques my interest because I have degrees in agriculture. I can't wait to see this beautiful garden. Besides, this is Callaway Gardens. very much, Rachel, for all the wonderful things you showed me today at Callaway, and of course, the miniature golf. I'm sorry I had to beat you, but it had to be done.
I understand.
But it was really close.
Yeah, and it gives me inspiration to go practice. So next time you're back.
When I come back in September, they told me about these really big, beautiful blue butterflies.
Yes.
So I'll be back in September. You practice up and we'll see what we can do about that.
It was great to have y'all. We're glad you were here. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you again. And you know, and I can't say enough about how accessible and wheelchair friendly the place is. And so you definitely get a star rating from me on coming here and experiencing this place, even if you are in a wheelchair or not in a wheelchair, for those of you who decide to be bipedals, as I call you.
Well, we think we saw some other people that were also in wheelchairs and scooters today having a good time. So we were glad you came, and I'm glad it turned out to be a beautiful day. And of course, we hope every day is a beautiful day at Callaway Gardens. But of course, we need the rain sometimes too.
Right.
Plants need it. So
definitely.
Anyway, well, I hope you'll come back soon.
I sure will. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Wow, Callaway was so much fun and relaxing. Everyone was friendly and helpful. I especially want to thank Rachel Crumley for being a great hostess and for being such a good sport at the Putt-and Patch. Sorry about beating you again, Rachel. And to Michael and Christina for a most excellent time in answering my many questions about the birds and the butterflies. As you can see, many activities at Callaway are roller friendly. With 10 miles of paved paths, there's plenty of long-distance walks available. But even so, the unpaved paths are easy to navigate and are great for easy-going strolls. Thank you for watching. I hope you had as great a time as I did. And if you like what you saw, please visit me on Facebook. In the meantime, America, I look forward to seeing y'all at the next adventure of Rollin' with Kristine.